Hey everyone, thanks for watching the first video out of my beatboxing tutorial series. Today I'm just going to go over the 4 basic sounds of beatboxing, so you guys can go right ahead and get started and start making some of your own beats. The 4 sounds that I'm going to go over today is the bass drum, the cymbal or hi-hat, the rim shot, and lastly the snare. Putting some of these beats together, you can make a beat as simple as to something maybe a little bit more intermediate. And lastly, maybe something a little bit more advanced. Now I'm going to teach you guys how to do each individual of those 4 sounds. First I'm going to go into the bass or kick drum as they call it. This is done by forming the word B-U-H or ba. 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 Notice how my front lip is under my bottom lip and we produce a little bit by buzzing the 2 lips together. Ba. 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 What helps also is to have great air support. The more bursts of air you do by doing the buzz, the louder the volume you're going to get. Don't be discouraged at first if you can't produce a loud volume, as eventually with more practice you'll be able to produce a louder volume. Ba. 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 Next, I'm going to teach you guys how to do the cymbal. This is done by the word TS, or some people like to do the word T. The third sound that I'm going to teach you guys today is the rim shot. This is done by the word K-A-H, ka. Alternatively, you can think of the word cats. It's maybe a little bit easier to start out with. C-A-T-S. Cats. 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 Notice how the tip of my tongue is touching the roof of my mouth as I'm forming this word. Cats. Cats. And lastly, I'm going to teach you guys the snare drum. This is a little bit harder than the first 3 sounds, so first I would master the first 3 of those sounds, and then later on move to the snare drum. This is done with the word P-F-T. Notice how my top lip is over the bottom of my lip. And what it helps is help to imagine if you're playing the trumpet to help buzz your lips to help produce that PFT sound. What also helps is to initially start with the P sound individually and then add the FT at the end. So once again, I'm going to review it. The bass drum with the B-U-H, cymbal or hi-hat with TS, the rim shot, and lastly, the snare. Tune into my next video when I'm going to go a little bit variations of all these 4 techniques and show you a little bit more advanced techniques with them. Thanks for tuning in.